The Story of Soil Part 4. Hello children, how are all of you? I had gone on a journey in a train. I saw a few northern states of India like Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. The diversity in the languages is similar to the different types of soil found in the region. The green fields of Punjab, the cotton fields of Haryana and the rice fields of Uttar Pradesh were all wonderful. It is amazing, isn't it? Why are different types of crops grown in different places? Is there any relationship with the soil of the region? Let us find out about it with the characters of this video, Neelu and Meenu. The objectives of this video are 1. Different types of crops grown in different types of soil. 2. Water, air and rain impact the quality of soil. Meenu has returned from her grandma's village yesterday. She goes to visit her best friend Neelu.
How are you, Meenu? When did you come back from your grandma's village?
I came back yesterday.
I heard of a flood in that village.
Yes, Neelu, but there was no destruction. The level of the river had risen due to heavy rainfall. But you know, Neelu, because of the heavy current of the river, the soil around it was swept away. Grandma was telling me that the soil around the riverbed is very fertile.
Yes, true. A lot of green vegetables grow around the river.
Yes, the soil near the riverbed is wet and sticky, while the soil around us is sandy. But what is the reason for this?
I think the climatic changes impact the soil. Like I have observed that the soil dries up if it does not rain, isn't it?
My grandma said that because of the fast flow of the river, the soil also gets carried away along with the water and gets collected on the riverbed.
Meenu, I have an idea. Let us do an experiment to understand this.
What kind of experiment, Neelu?
Let us take some soil and make a small mountain. Out of it, we will then pour a glass full of water on it. We had studied that rivers flow from mountains to plains.
Meenu and Neelu go outside and make a small mountain.
Let us now pour water over this mountain we made.
Look, Neelu, the water is flowing down and is taking the soil along with itself.
Let us wait for some time. Look, Meenu, the soil which had come along with the water is getting collected near the water.
Oh yes, I think in the same way, due to the strong current in the river, a lot of soil gets carried away and it settles near the riverbed. And the river passes through so many places. So I think it collects the different types of soil from there.
Oh, that is why the soil along the riverbed is so fertile.
Neelu, my mother had asked me to buy fruits. Come, let us go to the market.
Look, Meenu, the soil here is so red.
Yes, Neelu, you know, the soil in my grandma's village was black.
Why is it that in some places the soil is red, at some brown and at others black?
Nearby, a farmer was working in his field when heard the girls talking and looking for answers.
Children, there are certain minerals present in the soil, like iron, etc. And because of these, the color of the soil differs. The soil in our village is red because of high iron content.
Is it, Kaka? We have read about the different types of soil, but did not know that the minerals present in the soil impact its color. My grandmother was telling me that the soil in her village was black because of the presence of deposits due to volcanic activity many years ago. The soil was also very fertile.
This is so interesting. I want to know more, Minu. After buying the fruits, let us go and look for a book on this in the local library.
Both the friends buy fruits from the market and go to a nearby library.
Look, Neelu, here it is. The name of the book is Soil Our Resource.
Look, it is written here that in some parts of India like Guntur in Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra, the soil is black because of the volcanic ash. This type of soil is very fertile. The crops which grow here are pineapple, cotton and lemon.
Kaka told us about the minerals in soil due to which the soil can be red and it is black because of the volcanic ash.
This means that different type of soil is suitable for different crops.
Oh, that is the reason. I could see different types of crops cultivated at different places when I traveled by train. Some places had wheat and some cotton.
So it means that for different crops, different type of soil is required. Come, Minu, let us go home and make a list of which soil is suitable for which crop. Then we shall show it to our teacher tomorrow.
Both the friends reach home and make a list. Friends, why don't you all also make a similar list?
Look, Neelu, the fruits that I bought must have grown in different regions. Yes, I grow in colder regions like Himachal Pradesh. I need sandy and loamy soil.
And children, I will grow well in places with adequate sun and moisture like Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, etc. I grow well in loamy and sandy soil.
Minu, do you think that natural calamities like floods, volcanoes help in making the soil fertile? Tomorrow when we show this list we made to the teacher, let us ask her the answer to this question also.
So children, did you observe that different types of soil like sandy, loamy soil are appropriate for wheat and gram? Similarly, the correct soil type is essential for the cultivation of particular crop. I also got the answer to the questions I had. Now I understand that farmers grow crops according to the soil. We will meet soon with our next video.